In the last examples, we were talking about figuring out whether a relation is a function by looking at a table or by making a table from a word problem and then figuring it out. The next couple examples are just using the vertical line test to test the graph of a function. And I do want to remind you that if you have trouble with that previous stuff of deciding from a table whether it's a function, you can always graph what's in the table, graph the points in the table, and see if it passes the vertical line test. So if you're like me and you think visually and the vertical line test is really easy to understand, you can actually do the previous ones using the vertical line test. So remember, the vertical line test is really simple. Take the graph of the function, or the points if you're doing it off a table, and just start drawing vertical lines and see if there's any place where the vertical lines would cross that function more than once. So this one never does. There's no place on there where it would hit more than once. So this is a function. And the reason is because it passes the vertical line test. If we look at the next example, same idea. We start drawing vertical lines, and you see how they hit the graph twice. Each one of them hits it twice. And so that means it's not a function. And the reason it's not a function, because it does not pass the vertical line test. So it's a quick and easy way of figuring out whether something's a function. So now an example from 1.6. If you're given a function and you're asked to find the some values for the function. So we have the function p of q is equal to 15 minus 2q, and we're asked to find p of 5, p of 6, and p of 7. Remember, what that means is the q is going to be 5 or 6 or 7. So it just means substituting those in for q. So the way we're going to write that is p of 5, we're writing this function down with 5 in for q. So just like that. So p of 5 is 15 minus 10, which is 5. So p of 6 equals 15 minus 2 times 6, which is 15 minus 12, which is 15, oops, not 15, that's equal to 3. And then finally p of 7 is going to be 15 minus 2 times 7,